I present to you sus. It's only fitting. STI, some sort of JDM WRX / Legacy / Forester motor, WRX brakes, bummy wide body kit that took forever to get to fit, bummy paint. Every aspect of this car is just hella sus. It ain't gonna be sus when we're done, but it's definitely, she's still sus for sure. I'm gonna clean up the shop a bit. We got the condenser, the ABS pump, and literally everything just scattered about the shop. The main harness is chilling off to the right over here. So I think I'm gonna put that whole thing in a bag. And honestly, because the windshield's out, I'm gonna gently set it in the interior. Just kind of droop it over right here. I don't think I'm gonna spray any of this, at least not as of right now. I might, honestly, I don't know. I might paint this, I might not. You can't see it, but I still might paint it. So yeah, let's get the shop cleaned up, get the wheel back on, get this thing outside. Is it still light out? Hopefully it's still a little bit light out. We can get this thing degreased and pressure washed outside instead of making the shop a mess. Please be light. Oh, we have like 2 minutes of light left. Sick. All right guys, let's go ahead and give this thing a pressure wash. We gotta be pretty careful because there's no windshield in it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna set the windshield on. That's gonna help out a ton. I'll pull that wiring down for now. I'll set the windshield on just so we don't get anything in the inside. That's a good idea. Sometimes I have good ideas. And then we're gonna run through. I'm sure you guys have seen my new little pump spray here. This thing is so freaking nice. Bobby was giving me shit the other day, and I know you guys do too, about this degreaser bottle. So she's in the garbage now. And we got this guy. It's so freaking handy. Check this out. Sheesh. Let's get this thing degreased down, let it soak in, and get it pressure washed up. Car is back up on the lift to make it a little bit easier to work on because we're gonna have to do underneath the frame rails and whatnot. Picked up 4 new scuff pads to get this project knocked out. A fresh cup of coffee because it's getting real late out. And we're gonna go ahead and tackle this whole entire engine bay. Look how clean this thing came out though. If we were leaving it black, like, this looks really nice. It's really, really, really clean. Not bad at all. Just a nice solid scuff on the whole entire bay. And this thing should be ready to get sprayed out. I'm excited. This is gonna look so good. And you guys don't even know the color yet. Well, you might. You probably do. I don't know if I dare say this. I might pull out the tranny with everything. Everything. Just pull the subframe, trans, all the control arms, all that. Just pull it all out and be done. Anyways, the whole entire bay is prepped out, scuffed up, ready to go from what I can get to as of right now. I was thinking, as I was sitting here for hours on end, scuffing this damn thing up, I'm like, if we pull this cross member right here, or the front subframe, I guess you'd call it, we pull that guy out, the tranny's gonna be held in by like 2 bolts or like 3 bolts maybe. And I think it might be easier just to pull everything together. And I know I literally just said I'm not gonna do it on this car because there's no point, but there might be a point, and the point might be that it might be easier. I guess what I'm trying to say is I know I'm gonna do it, I just don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight or tomorrow. It'd be sick to get this thing fully sprayed out tomorrow. That'd be like pretty nutty, to be honest. That'd be some real quick work on my end. So if we pull the stuff tonight, how are we gonna get outside tomorrow in the booth? I think I might have some rollers around here. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna start working on it. If I pull the tranny tonight, it is what it is. Also, this stuff is so amazing. It's called the Scuff Stuff by Presta, Surface Prep. It like kind of cleans as you scuff, and it adds some abrasion to the Scotch-Brite pads as well. And this made life go quite a bit faster. This bottle was like 40 or 50 bucks, but I used like maybe a 25th of it, and it helped out a lot. So I would highly recommend it. So kind of how I do this is pull off like 95% of everything underneath the car, and then we'll put it on the ground. I wish I had one of those big metal tables that we could just set everything on and then lift the car up off the subframe and trans, but I don't have one, so it's gonna go on the ground. We have the bolts for the subframe. We have 1 nut left for the rear control arm, and then 1 nut left for the trans cross member on both sides. And then up top, just the 3 nuts on each coilover top hat, and this thing should drop out of here. So let's go ahead and get her pulled out. Now check this out. This is the best part about the whole situation. I can literally drive this thing around. This is beautiful. I should patent this. That's how sick this is. She doesn't turn too well. We'll leave her right there for the night. Just went through, re-cleaned everything with degreaser, with Dawn dish soap in a spray bottle, got this thing 100% ready to go. Wanted to do it the night before, just so we didn't have any sort of water dripping out of this thing tomorrow. Kind of sucks, she's dripping on the S2K, but it's just water, it'll be all right. We just spent like an hour doing that, so I'm probably gonna be eating cold food tonight.
You're extremely late. So in the meantime, while I've been